5 reasons why I love you and none of them rhyme. 9 times 9, 81, Bonnie and Clyde. We got high and sat by the Wellington sign. I had one hell of a time, it's rock and roll till I...
Welcome to the Green Tea, Freedom and Truth channel. This is Tristan. It's good to have the Green Tea team back for this edition of the video log. I am here in beautiful Taupo, New Zealand. A big thank you and much appreciation for everyone who has liked, shared, commented and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate the Green Tea team. Today we're going to be talking about, do you believe in freedom of speech? Do you as a person believe in freedom of speech? In the middle of this pandemic situation, this scam-demic situation, we are seeing, and with the internet censorship bill looking to be passed in New Zealand law, which will give the government more authoritarian and dictatorial type powers to monitor what we see and share. It is important that we are looking at what does freedom of speech mean. And for me, freedom of speech means hearing facts, opinions and viewpoints you may not agree with, but can use your intelligence and intuition to discern and vet and make up your own mind. Discern, vet and make up your own mind on points. And we are seeing this, the mainstream are trying to control the narrative. They are trying to control what we see. They are trying to control the information we have. You see all of the doctors, Dr. Batard, David Icke. There's a lot of senior people, specialists, who are speaking up against the narrative. They get deplatformed, taken off YouTube. Their information gets censored, the knowledge they are sharing. And you see this in China, North Korea, communist dictatorships, totalitarian governments, fascist governments where they use their governmental powers to censor what people are saying so they can control the narrative that the people are seeing. And I watched a good clip of Rowan Atkinson, and he talks about some of the key points. They were passing a legislation, hate speech laws and this type of thing. You know, speech you hate is not hate speech. It's so important to hear both sides. I'm okay hearing the propaganda, the lies and propaganda coming from the media. I'm okay to hear that, as long as I am able to also hear the evidence and the facts on the other side that contradicts and gives the full picture of what's going on. So, how important is freedom of speech?
My starting point when it comes to the consideration of any issue relating to free speech is my passionate belief that the second most precious thing in life is the right to express yourself freely.
Some wise words there. And his number one was food. His number one priority was food in his belly, like survival. Number two, freedom of speech. And number three was a roof, a home, a roof over his head. And we see with these laws and censorship coming in, the more we defer and let the government and the powers that be have these extra powers, they become more authoritarian.
That, with the reasonable and well-intentioned ambition to contain obnoxious elements in society, has created a society of an extraordinarily authoritarian and controlling nature.
It's like they are overprotective mothers, or schoolmasters who are protecting their children from what they think they should see, what they think they shouldn't see.
Believe censorship is protecting you. Instead of knowing you're an intelligent adult who can think for yourself, understand you need the supreme leaders of Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey to tell you what's true.
And for most of my life, I have had the blessing of being in a place where I could freely express myself. And that's really why I've started this channel as well, to make sure that I can express myself. If I disagree with the figures, the fatality rates, if I disagree with our rights and freedoms being trampled on, I'm speaking up. And I'll leave a full link to the clip of Rowan Atkinson's talk on the value of free speech below. And I read this comment on a Facebook post yesterday. It is to do with the requiring a vaccine passport or proof of a vaccine to enter Australia. That's what they're looking at bringing in. And this person commented, this is the importance of freedom of speech. This really encapsulated it in this comment. Yep, that I've lost all ability to think for myself with any ounce of intelligence as I allow a vaccine rush through at breakneck speed that hasn't gone through the normal clinical testing and trial phases over many years to be injected into my body for a disease with a 0.17% case fatality rate and a 99% recovery rate, and primarily dangerous to those 75 years plus, frail and or with multiple comorbidities.
When you see that the overall death rate during this year of the deadly pandemic is a little bit less than the overall death toll of 2018, keep trusting the untrustworthy people who tell you it's deadlier than the factual numbers you're seeing on the CDC website.
Shout out to JP Sears. Please go and like his channel. And these facts are out there. Dr. Rainer Fulmich also talks about the fact that there is no excess deaths in Germany this year. Around the world there is many other it's not, the numbers are not there, the factual numbers are not there to support the pandemic scenario. Do they talk about that? No, they don't. This is the importance of free speech, that we need to stand up. We need to not be, not take a back seat on this one. It's harder to, once things get passed, it's harder to get them back. So it's important that we stop it now and speak up and protect our freedom of speech. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Have courage, speak your truth, support each other, have faith and have fun. Peace out.